All right, so I'm making this video to show where I am with building this app before it gets too out of hand and too crazy, before I build too many features on it. It's pretty bare bones right now, but basically it's a thermoforming web app for now, but hopefully mobile app in the future. But I'm using it at my full-time job, and I want this to be more or less like my first project that I use on a day in and day out basis. Like I said, my full-time job is thermoforming, and at my current job right now, I see a lot of like practices and operations that could be streamlined and made a whole lot more efficient, a lot more efficient. So, like for example, like right here, this is basically what it looks like right now. Uh, It doesn't even really even have a logo on it. This is a Pixum uh API right here. But I'm able to sign in, and in the future I want to have it be pretty in-house, but if people want to use it, just let me know and I'll sign you up. I don't know how I want to go about adding more users, but for example, like for like daily stuff that we like log as far as like heat settings and stuff like that, um we don't really have like somewhere to store the recipes at like I'm used to, because I'm used to doing like storing recipes during changeovers on TSL lines or urban lines. So as of right now, I'm working on browns, and we log like daily heat zones by or daily heat settings by hand, and pretty much that leads to like a lot of the data, like valuable data, being lost and just like collecting dust. Whenever we do a changeover, a lot of that data could go into helping do the next changeover and the next changeover to make the process a little bit more efficient. So for example, like right here, and you can do this on like, I'm doing this mobile first design. So I'm doing this on my phone. I just like select the line F1, F2, F3, and then I have it now to where I'm able to select a product that we make. Right now we're building a cooling tower material, but like the width of it, like all these different settings and stuff, um like heat zones, like say for example, like the set point may be at like 700, and then I'll be able to actually log what the real value of what the heat zone is reading. So say for example, like if it's in line 700, if it's like over temping 700. As of right now, one of the heat zones, this one in particular on F3 I believe, is out, and it's been out. So and also where I am, we don't use bottom heaters for some reason, and I don't know why. But like for example, right here, since it's out, I'll just log 0. But for everything else, like say for example, like how far the sheet is like running index length right now, what's on it right now is like 34.8 or 24.38, and so on, like mole cycle time is like 4.0. And then at that point, I'll be able to log it. And now this is um the part where it makes it a whole lot easier, at least for like the console side. It makes it a whole lot easier to go back in here, see what we ran at like an earlier date. So like for example, like right here, I'm able to expand this and see the different heat zones, different like how much we made, how much scrap that we made, stuff like that. Like do stuff like that, go back. That's basically where I am with the recipes. I could expound on it some more. I have some more stuff to add here as far as like product name and stuff. But as of right now, just this alone has made like the process a lot more efficient. Like I'm producing a lot less scrap, producing a whole lot more material, like good material, um, stuff like that. This isn't really like software technical stuff. It's more or less like using my software skills to help me in like my everyday life. So, like, for example, if I go back here, um, daily log, I'm able to like log different things that may happen throughout the day. And like, for example, where I come from, I've been like a thermoforming operator for like the better part of a decade. I'm going on like 7 years or something. But so, like, for example, a line goes down for, I don't know, like a part breaks, like the clamp, like the mold clamp broke, something like that. I could add images right here, could take an image like straight from my phone, be able to log it. But I could, if it's more like a general observation, I could say like a grinder is broken or something, or a grinder went out, grinder belt uh went out. But for example, like a mold clamp broken, I could have that and then select a line. And then at that point, I could submit it. And now with this, I'm able to log when it went down, when something happened, what happened, and where it was. So it's easy to like index what goes on throughout the day. And I could combine the two with the recipes that I make, like to pinpoint where certain like downtime could affect the output rate. I'm thinking about that as well. But as of right now, I could like say align back running, log that on F1, and then we're back up and running, and then have that downtime logged to be like, okay, if a line is down for like an hour or something, that contributes to the output for that day, something like that. So, also adding user feedback. Um, so that's where I am right now with it. This isn't really too far along. I want to add the capability to like teach people more about thermoforming or stuff like that, because like in my industry a lot of the people are getting older. So I'm 27 right now, and like I'm really, really like young compared to where a lot of the thermoforming operators are now. And if you're around my age, you don't, one, you aren't really interested in like learning stuff like this, but you don't have the proper like education on how to be like the best thermoforming operator, like identifying certain problems that may happen with the line. I want to like add something like this to be like a learning something for other operators, that too. But as of right now, um not built out yet, but like I said, room for improvement. I just wanted to log where I am with this whole thing, and hopefully it like progresses somewhere. So uh thanks for watching. I'll be logging my way through this. I'm streaming my way through this as well, um to show where I am, and I'll keep y'all updated. So thank you for watching.